Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths, Weird and Wonderful, where we have a delightful wee thing from the workshop, as per usual, and basically, well, first let's actually say the name of this thing. This is the Salamander Walker by inkyboi, and much like me, this thing is powered by bread and it walks, and that is the weird thing about it. And it's also the wonderful thing about it. So that's basically, this is not a particularly big thing, so it's only roughly just over 200 blocks and like under 10,000 materials, and it is armed with it's armed with a casemate gun in the back, and it's armed with another one in the front. It's got thrusters just for extra thrust. It is steam powered, and it's got the ammo storage like right here in the front. And it's got actually a lovely cockpit here, which is made entirely out of mimics. So, and Rambot, it just ejects. Rambot is trapped. There's no way for Rambot to get out, unfortunately, aside from that. But we don't talk about that. But yeah, so the whole gimmick of this thing is that it walks, and it's got, unlike the walkers I've made, this thing has knees and pistons, so it bounces along quite happily. It does look like it's having a wonderful time. So how does it do that? So I am so thankful that some time ago I did a stream where chat was basically teaching me how to use the breadboard From the Depths, because that is how this thing works. This thing works with bread. Like I said, it's like me, it's powered by bread. So this is, like, I don't fully understand this. Like, if you give me, I don't know, 3 hours non-stop of staring at this, I might be able to figure out how exactly this works. But yeah, this probably replaces a whole bunch of ACBs. But yeah, it looks like it's just the input is being alternated by these switches, and the A, B, and, well, A again, propulsion drive, is what is making these things move. So if you go onto the spin block, you'll see the angle control rather, you'll see that the miscellaneous input is set to be a slightly negative value of B, so it turns to a certain angle when the breadboard inputs a specific angle. And same with the piston here, you'll see it's set to the A, so B and A basically, so B is the spin blocks, A is the pistons, and over here we've got another spin block, which is set to, what is this? This should be set to, yep, so that's the B again. So, important distinction here seems to be that this is B positive, and this is B negative. So, wait, no, it's B positive again. What the hell? No, it is B negative, my bad. So, it means that the spin block that is basically the hip joint, and this one that is the ankle joint, kind of complement each other, and it means the sticky foot stays at that same flat angle. So if we jump back on our friend here, and if we go over here, it actually stomps along quite nicely. So you'll see that the feet stay roughly parallel to the ground and looks very nicely. I don't want to know just how long this thing took to make, because it must have taken a donkey's age. But also the mimics on the legs make it look really, really good. I like this thing. This is one, again, this is not exactly a spectacular combat vehicle, because walkers generally aren't. Like, if you put it against, I think it did win against a Sand Viper, actually. So, doesn't walk very fast. We're stumbling along, well, at a max speed of 7 meters per second, which is desperately slow. And I believe Rambot, well, at the very least on the front there, it's got spaced armor in the form of the cockpit, which is always a nice thing to tell your pilots. And not super good detection. It's got that 360 camera, and I believe it's got this radar tracker up here. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's it. So, lousy detection. Well, it did manage to hit the Sand Viper at the very least. In fact, we've won against the Sand Viper. So yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's not completely useless in a fight, like, in, what happens if we... The problem is, what is there that is 9,000 things exactly? I don't know, let's just do 2 Sand Vipers and see what happens. Give her a moment, give her a moment. Give her a moment, she's figuring it out. Can you imagine a bigger version of this? It would be so dope. I also think that the hitbox of pistons is pretty much only the block you place. So you could probably hide them in heavy armor pretty easily. But yeah, if in case you're wondering whether I'm going to steal... Wow, we're already mauling 1 Sand Viper. Also, the fact this thing bounces along so much means it's actually kind of hard to hit, which is kind of adorable, really. Yeah, because they're aiming for it, but it's just going kaboing, kaboing, kaboing. Yeah, so this thing is actually kind of better in combat than I thought. Or at the very least, on this scale, Sand Vipers aren't particularly formidable. I kind of want to test this against one of my tanks. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's turn repairs off. Yes. Right, and now let's find the cheapest, nastiest tank that I've got. I just did a tank tutorial the other day, so thankfully I have some. That's 10,000. That's a... what's the cheapest tank I have, though? Land vehicle goes here. Tank. No, 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 no. Okay, now we'll just use the example tank. We'll just use the example tank. If you haven't watched that tank tutorial, go do so. So either to learn how to build a tank, or tell me what I did wrong. Either's fine. And we're going to spawn you in lightning hoods just for giggles. Yeah, this isn't going to go so well for the Walker. We had to see it. So this, in case anyone was wondering, is why tanks probably will stay as primary fighting vehicle in reality, because walkers are just, you know, they're really slow and complicated. It's holding up better than I thought. I mean, it is losing the steam engines, because the steam engines are popping out the side. Having a little bit of trouble walking now. And now, yep, AI dead. But not to worry, I wasn't expecting it to win, and honestly, this thing, the thing does the fight better than I would have expected anyway. And that bread is like, that's tasty bread. I like that bread. And also tasty legs. Those legs, in fact, do go all the way up. I'm gonna be sick. Oh yeah, another reason for walkers is like, if you've ever ridden on a camel, yeah. Not exactly nice for people who get motion sick. But in any case, this is a lovely little walker. I think it is absolutely great. So thank you, inkyboi, for creating this thing and sharing it with us grateful people on the internet. And thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps. And there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths, Weird and Wonderful. Farewell.